All right, we got Dwight Howard with us after a Game 1 Laker victory. It's been more than a decade since you've been here. How does it feel?
Oh, man, it's an amazing feeling, and I'm just very grateful to have this opportunity to play in the finals. It means so much to me, and Game 1 is out the way. I think all of us had a little nerves in the beginning of the game, but once we got settled into the game, I think it was great for us after that.
Dwight, like you said, they jumped on y'all. They came out with a 13-point lead. What was the adjustment? What was the timeout like? And what did you guys decide to do to change the rhythm of the game?
We had to be more aggressive on both ends of the floor. I think we came out a little slow. We looked a little tired, so we had to pick our energy up. And in the second quarter, especially the third quarter when we came out, we wanted to play with a lot of energy and jump on them right from the beginning and give them no hope. And we did a good job of that.
Dwight, there has been so much made this year of you making a role adjustment and being okay with going to the bench and playing whatever role Coach Vogel needed you to do. How do you then flip the switch in the Western Conference Finals now into the NBA Finals where Coach says, after all this time coming off the bench, you've got to start?
Well, you just, as Steve knows, you got to always be prepared. You never know when your number's going to be called. And, as a vet, you could either decide to, be upset at the coach and say, man, I should start. I got this. I've been here. I've done that. But none of that stuff matters. That's in the past. Right now we have a chance to win, and I know that in order for us to win, in order for me to get on the floor, I got to play as hard as I can whenever my number is called. And that's what I try to provide for this team is energy, effort, and just be a voice. Be loud on defense, be aggressive, and then just enjoy this moment. 10 years is a very long time, of not being in the finals, and there's some players who've never had the opportunity to play in the finals, so I understand how this moment is, and how you got to take advantage of it.
Have you shared that with any of the young guys who just their first few years in the league are all of a sudden find themselves in the finals?
We talked about this around this time period last year when the season had just started.
Right.
In China, we were talking about how to seize the moment. You never know when your number is called, and you never know what can happen in anything. So, stay in the moment. That's the biggest thing is stay in the moment and stay ready.
Well, you look at this game, y'all came out and obviously jumped on that 21-5 run, but it's just one game. Now you're looking at game 2. What's the adjustments for you? You saw that you can make a little bit of difference going out there for game 2.
Just stay aggressive. Be up, be active, be loud. Try to get every rebound, holding the one shot. Make sure that shooters don't get clean looks at the basket. And just be a voice. We have 2 of the greatest scorers in the league on our team, and they're going to carry the load. So whenever, they need a break, make sure that we're there on the defensive end for those guys. So that's why I just try to be the best, for my teammates on the defensive end.
Well, you look at it, Dwight, everybody talked about their zone. You guys did a great job of penetrating, kicked it out, and guys knocked down shots.
Yes.
What was the thought process going up against their zone that you guys wanted to attack?
That's the three-point shot. We want to make sure our three-point shooters got easy shots, but also attack them on the glass. In the zone, it's hard to box out 2 big guys, especially in the middle of the paint. So, and also take away the 3. And we just wanted to attack the glass, make it tough for them to stay in that zone and force them to have to play man-to-man, which we feel like we have some matchups that are favorable for us.
Dwight, tonight, LeBron James an assist away from yet another playoff triple-double. After competing against him for all these years, and now, as you said, having a full calendar year as his teammate, does he ever cease to surprise or amaze you?
Man, me and LeBron have been playing against each other since we was 15 years old. So I've seen it all from him. I'm just happy to see that, in year 17, he's still able to play at a very high level. And just the fact that he enjoys his game so much and we enjoy just being around each other off the court. We've really grown, over these past couple of months being here in this bubble. And we're like a big family. And just to see him thrive on the court, it's amazing. I tell him all the time I'm very happy and proud for him.
Dwight, talk to me about you and Rondo's connection. Seems like y'all got a special connection off the floor and on the floor. I can see you smiling. You two just seem connected.
Yeah, me and Rondo, we the class of 2004, it's only 3 of us left. And it's actually me, Rondo, and Andre Iguodala. So for me and Doe, it's just like, man, this is our last couple of years, man. Let's enjoy it together. Let's, just really break bread and, just go out with a bang, whatever that may be. And, he's been here this whole, this whole bubble experience, and, he's been lifting me up when I haven't had those opportunities to play. And then when he broke his thumb, I was trying to call him and check on him every day. And then, inside the bubble when he got back, his breakfast, lunch, dinner, the bus stop in the back of the bubble, just talking and watching film, and just all the life experiences that we've had over the years of being in the NBA. And it's been amazing. I'm happy to have a teammate and a friend like Rondo.
Dwight, Smitty's a newbie here to the bubble. He's only been out of quarantine for a couple of days. They let him out. I'm on day 71. You're on day 85, I believe.
Yeah.
For those watching at home who maybe haven't really locked into what this has been like for nearly 3 months, how do you describe what this has been like?
Whew, man. Well, you know what? It's been good and
Make
bad.
that noise again.
It's been really good, but also it's been times where it's like, man, I wish I could go home, see my family, see my kids, and just get back to some normal things. But at the same time, just being here has allowed all of us to become closer, and also to really find out who we are as individuals, because it's no outside distractions, it's no noise, it's just a team and it's just you. So you have that time to go around and walk and meditate and just be by yourself, or you can be around your teammates, or you can see Hall of Famers like Steve Smith just walking around, so it's
the Michigan State Hall of Fame you're talking about?
I believe he's a Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay.
In my book.
Hey, listen to Dwight.
In my book.
My bad.
So, I'm just very thankful for that opportunity just to be here, because, we could have been somewhere else,
right.
And it's a lot of stuff going on in our world. And we get an opportunity to, really just grow as individuals, but also teammates. So I'm happy about that.
All right, well, Superman, Shaq's in our studio. You have a message for him as we throw it back to Atlanta?
Oh, man, just Shaq, I enjoy. He's always been one of my favorite players growing up. I'm just happy that, I'm wearing the purple and gold like he did. And, I know he was the focal point of his team, but I'm being Superman in my role, doing the best I can to help bring this team a ring. So thank you, Shaq, for all the kind words. I always appreciate you, and looking forward to getting out the bubble and wrestling with you.
Well, we'd like to see that. Who do you think wins?
Well, Shaq got me about 400 pounds, so I'm going to have to...
400. Dwight, we appreciate it. Congratulations on Game 1,
Thank
the
you.
victory. Let's go back to our studio here in Atlanta as we continue our live coverage after the Lakers' victory.
Thank you so much.
NBA Finals. I've been fortunate enough to tonight will be my 9th NBA Finals I'm covering, and it's unlike obviously all the other 8 that I've gotten to see. But I think this one could be just as competitive as any of the other ones that I was fortunate enough to cover.
So, Dave, let's dive right into it. Let's waste no time. I'll keep it simple for you. Your NBA 2020 champion will be in how many games?
They make us make predictions at ESPN, so I picked the Lakers in 6. And mostly it's a nod to having 2 of the All-NBA players, first-team All-NBA players, LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Obviously, this team has been dynamite from the start, over a year ago when they started out training camp. But a great deal of respect for what this Miami Heat team has done. Even though they're the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference, they have balance, they have toughness, they have shooting, they have coaching, and they're going to be a handful for the Lakers to get past.
Look, Dave, you just mentioned that it's your 9th time covering the NBA Finals, but it's your 5th time in the past 6 seasons covering LeBron James all the way through to this point. And I know for you, obviously, you're with him day in and day out. No one knows him better than you, Dave, and you spent some time with him after that Game 5 closeout against the Denver Nuggets just a few days ago, where a lot of the talk was about him accomplishing getting to the finals 10 times. What about his mindset stands out to you from that conversation heading here into this finals appearance?
Yeah, Allie, you know him really well also, and you know that he is a student of the game, a historian, and he recognizes an accomplishment like 10 NBA Finals is something that's real and tangible. The only a couple of the guys that's had that many. He ties him with Kareem Abdul for the 3rd most all time. But he told me that doesn't mean bleep unless I get it done. Unless we get it done and finish the job here. And to me, LeBron is someone who is kind of smart about what he puts out in the press and the pressure that he wants to add to his shoulders. Sometimes he wants to try to maybe avoid that. He put himself square in the middle of what this thing's going to be about. It's put up or shut up. It's do or die. And, I think if you look at it, 4 and 6 in the finals will feel a lot different.